Premature ejaculation or early ejaculation is an extremely common issue that affects between 30 and 40% of men. This can be an extremely awkward, embarrassing, or even shameful experience for these men, with some of them even stopping dating altogether, being too scared to actually date women out of fear of being discovered as a man who cannot last as long as he would like to. And I have now worked with countless cases of PE or premature ejaculation, and I want to share with you an amazing gem of wisdom that I brought from all of that work, from all of that experience and expertise, because I had a strong feeling that it could solve your premature ejaculation issue forever. My name is Helena Nistain. I am your favorite sexologist online, and this is the place where I answer all of your questions about sex. So there's this really interesting thing about men who typically suffer from premature ejaculation. And this is something that I learned very early in my career as a sexologist. I was told that the premature ejaculation guys would come first, meaning that out of all the different types of issues that people present with and come with when it comes to seeing a sexologist, men with early ejaculation problems typically are the first ones to show up. And I did discover that to be really, really true in my career as a sex therapist. And I've also discovered that this is because sufferers of PE do almost everything fast. It's almost like their entire nervous system is wired in such a way that everything needs to be done quickly. There's almost this energy inside of their bodies that is intense and kind of almost jerky and twitchy and just gets them to, keep moving, keep going, keep doing things. Whereas I don't think that I've ever met a guy who is calm and peaceful who suffers from premature ejaculation. And sure, coming sooner than you would ideally want can happen to anybody from time to time. So I'm not talking about these cases. I'm not talking about this happening occasionally, sometimes, which doesn't amount to this being called a problem or being called premature ejaculation. I'm talking about cases where this happens regularly, this happens often, and in fact, it is so distressing that it really affects the quality of life of the gentleman being affected by early ejaculation. So this really got me thinking, because you can really see people with these different kind of energy intensity in their bodies, in their minds, in the way that they express themselves. And typically people who are very calm, who are very centered inside, whose nervous system has that high degree of being soothed and calm and peaceful. When you are in presence of such people, you feel calm, because of their kind of sense of calmness and inner peace. But when you encounter someone with that very different kind of stressed energy in their bodies, like they give you a very different experience. And if you're still wondering, why am I talking about this kind of general energy that a man would carry, in his body in relationship to his sexual performance, then hear me out, because there's a strong correlation here. If the energy in your body, if the way your nervous system is wired, if the way that you experience being in your body is that of ever-present tension and stress, and almost like a moving forward, always kind of energy prompting you to the next thing and next thing and next thing, then this is also manifesting in your sex life. This exact energy is pushing your body to the next step in your sexual experience, in your intercourse with your partner, being ejaculation. So if you are making love to your partner and you're having a great time and you want it to last, and rationally in your head, you know that you want this to be a 10-minute, 20-minute, half an hour or an hour experience, yet your nervous system is saying, okay, keep going, finish this, get to the finish line, we need to get on with it. Then your prefrontal cortex, your rational thinking, is not going to override that. So the solution here isn't just to decide that you want to last longer, because that's not really going to do anything. You actually need to rewire your nervous system. And there are many different ways to rewire your nervous system and to soothe it and to calm it down and to create that inner sense of peace and relaxation. But you first need to address the causes of the stress that you're experiencing, of that tension in your system. So doing a bit of thinking and pondering, maybe journaling, maybe seeing a therapist for a session in order to analyze and discover what's causing all this stress, what's causing all this tension in your body, what is making your body almost want to jump out of your skin and move forward to the next thing. Maybe it's a deep-rooted sense of not being enough and needing to do more and get more done in order to keep proving yourself as a worthy person. Maybe it's stress around your actual circumstances in life, around what's happening in your family and at work and in your friendship group or anywhere else that you are spending time. Maybe there are certain factors there that are actually stressing you and causing this sense of stress and anxiety in your body. So the causes here can be both coming from like way back in your past, as far back as your childhood, or there might be current causes in your current situation influencing your nervous system in that kind of stressful, negative way. So analyzing that and understanding what's actually going on there for you means that you can address the cause, either through therapy, or it might be about creating actual practical changes in your current environment to make it more calm and peaceful and soothing and relaxing for you. It's also important to just notice what are you actually feeling and going through when you are being sexual with your partner in the moment when the sex is happening, because there's a range of stressful circumstances or experiences that can push your body into that kind of nervous, tense energy, like having sex for the first time after a long period of nothing happening in your sex life, after a long period of abstinence, being stressed about being with a new partner, or maybe feeling guilt or shame about some aspect of your sexuality or sexual experience with your lover, or lack of confidence in yourself as a lover, or feeling overly excited when you are in bed together, or even dealing with different relationship problems with your partner between the two of you. Performance anxiety in bed can totally lead to premature ejaculation. Even having erectile difficulties can be a cause here, because if you don't quite know how long your erection will last or how long you'll be able to keep it stay hard, then that can kind of put your nervous system and your mind in that sense of needing to finish quickly enough before you lose your erection. So as you see, a lot of different factors and a lot of different things can put you in that nervous system activation where you are stressed and full of that intense energy that kind of wants you to get to that finish line. Even if your head says, I want to last, I want to make it this luxurious, long, amazing experience. But once you have a good idea about what's actually going on there for you, then you can start soothing your nervous system. You can start calming down that energy in your body. And some very good treatments for that intense body activation, internal activation, are things like meditation, mindfulness, practicing yoga, even trying acupuncture. And unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of research when it comes to their effectiveness, when it comes to soothing your nervous system. So this is something that you need to do a bit of trial and test for yourself when it comes to your own body. What is it that makes you feel calm and peaceful and relaxed in your body? Is it starting your day with meditation? Is it having yoga on a regular basis? Is it something else? Is it walking in the forest? Is it listening to some beautiful relaxing music, or talking to your friend that always calms you down? This is something for you to explore and to discover for yourself. And if you'd like some more powerful, potent, and very effective resources when it comes to addressing premature ejaculation and teaching your body how to last as long as you want in bed naturally, then you should definitely check out my online course for men, Tantric Mastery. This program is my most popular offering, and it has helped thousands of men to date master their erection and their lasting power. This course is fully online. It goes on for 7 weeks, and it will teach you not only how to last as long as you want, but also many other tricks and techniques of tantric lovers. You'll find the link to the course in the description bar below.